Have you ever caught someone's gaze just a little too long and felt that electric pull, almost like an invisible line connecting the two of you? That, my friends, is magnetic pull. In today's video, we're diving into the strongest signs of attraction between two people. We're talking about those unspoken moments that can mean something big, so you know for sure if that chemistry is mutual. Let's dive in and discover these 15 powerful signs. You've got serious attraction between you two. Two people feel a magnetic pull. Simple conversations can suddenly feel awkward. You're aware of every word, every pause, every tiny moment. But there's a catch. Awkwardness doesn't always mean interest. It could also mean a lack of connection. So, to recognize this as the energy of attraction, you'll need a few more signs to be sure. Think about it this way. If you're both stumbling over words and feel nervous without reason, that's the tension talking. Bonus insight. Awkwardness amplifies because your brain is in overdrive, trying to say the right thing and keep the vibe going. That's what makes these moments feel so charged. You catch each other's eyes, look away, then glance back. There's something so captivating and intimate in the way you share that moment. Eye contact in these situations is like a silent conversation that only the two of you understand. It's magnetic, and it's one of the most powerful signs of unspoken attraction. Pro tip: want to deepen the tension? Make intentional eye contact when they're speaking. It communicates interest, confidence, and a sense of intimacy. Unlike eye contact, this is a long, slow gaze that both of you struggle to break. It's less about glancing and more about taking each other in. Other people may even notice because it's like you're in your own world. Psychological insight. People tend to stare longer at those they're drawn to. It's our mind's way of lingering on something we're intrigued by. If you're constantly thinking about them, imagining scenarios where you're together, even in day-to-day situations, it's a clear sign that they're occupying a special place in your mind. Daydreams are where our true desires come out, so take note if you find them popping up often. Bonus tip: people daydream about those they feel a deep connection or attraction to. It's almost like a mini escape to a reality you wish you could explore. When you're around them, the flirting just flows naturally. You find yourself throwing playful comments and laughing more than usual. It's like a game where neither of you wants it to end. You're engaged in a back and forth exchange of fun and teasing. Pro tip: the reason flirting feels so good is that it releases dopamine, giving you that feel-good buzz. It's also one of the clearest signs that someone is interested in more than just small talk. You're fidgeting with your hair, adjusting your clothes, making sure you're looking your best around them. Suddenly, every detail matters because you're hoping they notice. This is a classic sign that you're invested in their impression of you. Bonus insight: the reason we get so focused on appearance is that attraction makes us want to be memorable. It's all part of building that unspoken connection. Friends start pointing out how great you two look as a pair. Sometimes others can spot the attraction before you even realize it yourself. These outside comments can be a big sign that something's happening between you two. Psychological takeaway: humans are great at picking up on subtle body language, so if others sense the chemistry, it's likely real. When you're around them, or even when you just think about them, you find yourself smiling. Maybe it's a text, a memory, or just their presence that brings out your biggest grin. Bonus insight: psychologically, smiling is a social bonding tool. When someone makes you this happy, it's a powerful sign they're more than just a friend in your mind. You laugh more around them. And we're not just talking about polite chuckles. These are genuine laughs that make you feel good inside. You're naturally happy when they're near. Bonus tip: laughing together builds connection fast. It's a way to release nervous energy and show that you're comfortable and open with them. You're hyper aware of how you look around them, down to your facial expressions. If you're constantly adjusting your expressions or trying to look your best whenever they're around, that's a telltale sign of attraction. If you find yourselves teasing each other in a fun, lighthearted way, it's often a sign of tension. This type of banter builds chemistry, and it's almost like a game where you're testing boundaries. Bonus tip: playful teasing creates a fun us against the world feeling. making it a great way to build rapport and intimacy. If you're not just daydreaming about them, but they're also showing up in your dreams, that's a huge sign they're occupying a deeper place in your mind and heart. At parties or gatherings, you naturally gravitate toward each other. You find yourself standing close without even realizing it, like an invisible pull drawing you in. Psychological insight. Physical proximity is one of the most primal signs of attraction. Our bodies move closer to people we feel connected with, even subconsciously. The ultimate sign, feeling butterflies when they're near. This isn't just something from the movies, it's a real physical response to attraction, mimicking their movements. When you're around them, you start unconsciously mirroring their body language. It could be something as simple as crossing your legs the same way or adjusting your posture similarly. This is called mirroring, and it's a natural response that happens when we're drawn to someone. Bonus insight: mirroring signals rapport and can make both of you feel more connected on a subconscious level. Finding excuses to touch them. You'll find yourself brushing their arm or finding subtle ways to touch them, whether it's a light touch on the shoulder or a playful nudge. These touches are often a way to communicate unspoken attraction. Pro tip: touch is a powerful communicator of attraction, and often people don't realize they're doing it as much as they do. Feeling nervous, but in a good way. You feel a little nervous or excited whenever you're around them, but in a good way. It's not the anxiety of being uncomfortable, but more of that butterfly in the stomach feeling that leaves you anticipating more. Psychological insight. This nervous excitement happens because your body is releasing adrenaline in response to attraction, giving you that euphoric feeling, noticing their scent. Sometimes it's their scent that gets to you, the way their perfume or natural scent lingers in the air when they're around. It's a subtle yet powerful indicator that you're drawn to them. Pro tip: smells can feel protective over them. When you're around them, you find yourself wanting to protect them, even in small ways. It could be holding the door open, ensuring they're comfortable, or just looking out for them. This protective instinct often indicates that you feel a deeper connection, and it's a clear sign that your feelings might go beyond friendship. Psychological insight. This protective behavior is a natural response when we care deeply about someone. It signifies emotional attachment and the desire to safeguard their well-being. There you have it. The top 15 signs of unmistakable magnetic pull. If you're noticing any of these signs, it might be time to ask yourself if that chemistry is real. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced these, or if I missed any signs. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss out on tips like these. See you in the next video.